Hello, I'm Dr. Brown. I'm the director of the Academic Integrity program at Colorado State University. To begin with, I just want to welcome you. Welcome to CSU and to your college experience. We're glad that you're here. I was asked to talk with you today about academic integrity and how to avoid academic misconduct. I think it's a really important issue and one that I see particularly as integral to your success as a student here at the university. So what I came up with was a list of 3 things every student should understand about academic integrity as you begin. So number 1, understanding your instructor's expectations. Extremely important. Often they're written down in the syllabus of the course, but sometimes it's not as clear as that. So when I talk about understanding their expectations, what I mean is, getting a sense of what they are asking from you when it's time to do the work of the course. Okay, so we're talking about graded work, homework, exams, essays. It should be clear how they want that work to be completed. And often what I mean by that is, should this be entirely your own work? Are you expected to collaborate with other students? It should be clear in the syllabus, and if it's not, what I really suggest that you do is, find some time to ask. And it can be something as simple as, Professor so-and-so, I just want to make sure I understand how I'm supposed to complete this next assignment. Is it okay for me to work with a partner, or do I need to do it all on my own? And they should be able to answer that question, and I promise they will do so in a kind and patient manner. Okay, so the second item that every incoming student should know is don't use sources, websites, tutors, solutions manuals, etc. that your professor didn't approve. In other words, if there is a source that is out there that can help you finish your homework, but your professor didn't tell you that you could use it, you should assume that you can't. Okay? Now, you can communicate with your professor and say, Dr. So-and-so, I found this site that was really helpful in understanding this concept. Can I use this to, as a guide for completing my homework? And if they say, sure, then you're great. You can use it. But if they say no, even though they're not there to close out that window or push the book out of your hands, you can't use it, right? And if you do, there will probably be consequences. So my suggestion would be to only use the materials that they have said that you can use, with the caveat that you can always ask about things that you find and whether or not you can use them. And they should give you a straightforward answer. And so this means sites like Chegg or Course Hero or Course Buddy, all of those, it seems like there's like 1,000 of them. You should assume that you cannot use them unless your professor says that you can. And I know that that's maybe counterintuitive to a lot of you. It might be different from your experience before you came to the university. But if you use a source that's not approved and that work appears in your work, or that method appears in your work, your instructor could consider that academic misconduct. So my suggestion would be to talk with them first, and if they approve it, great. And if they don't, find another way. Okay, and the third item of things every incoming student at CSU should know. The third item is recognize when you're struggling and then get help. So in other words, recognize when you're struggling, say with time management, with struggling with the course material, or stress inside or outside of the classroom, and then reach out to the resources that are available to you to get the help, okay? And the reason I say this is because there's been a lot of research completed on why students engage in academic misconduct. And it turns out that most students who engage in academic misconduct do so because, frankly, the normal decision-making process that they use gets hijacked, gets rewired by things like bad time management, stress, fear that you're falling behind, fear that you're not understanding the course material. And so being aware of when you are feeling those things and then reaching out to the resources that are available on campus to help you is how you're going to not only do well in the course and avoid academic misconduct, but also learn some really great life skills about how to manage those moments when you're feeling like you're not entirely in control. So that would be my third suggestion for how to be successful here. Okay, so just to summarize, understanding your instructor's expectations is incredibly important. Knowing what sources or websites or tutoring you can use when you complete your assignments is incredibly helpful to avoiding a mistake and using something you shouldn't use. And of course, finally, understanding when you're struggling with time management, stress, or the content of the course will help you be able to reach out to those who are here to help you and to get that assistance and move on to getting that work done. Finally, just wanted to say we're really excited you're here. College education is a wonderful thing and it's an adventure. And so my hope is that you'll enjoy yours and you'll find it valuable. Have a great day.